Hi, my name is Saurabh Adhikari and I work as a freelancer. One of the things that I do a lot as a freelancer is write cover letters, and let's face it, writing cover letters can be a tedious and time consuming process. That's why I decided to build an automated cover letter writing system. With this system, I can easily generate a draft cover letter by inputting my past experiences and the job details. It remembers my past experience and job details so that whenever I need to write a cover letter, it automatically fetches them from the database and constructs a beautiful cover letter using those experience and projects as a reference. So, in order to see how this works, let me give you a quick demo. For this, we are going to select a project from Upwork and try to make a cover letter for it. First of all, we need to set it up a bit. This is a one-time process. You will need to add some projects that you have done and also the past experiences that you have had, so that those projects and experiences can be mentioned while writing the cover letter. And we can also, the system also knows what experiences you have and what you can or cannot do, so the cover letter can be written accordingly to your experiences and your capabilities and your technological knowledge. So let us get started. If you go to first, we need to go to macar.pp.ua. I'm already on the web page. As you see, this is a simple web page, and if we were to go out and navigate to about, nothing much over here. So let us get started. Let's go to home, get started. So it is presenting us a login screen. We'll just have to log in. I already have an account, so I'm just gonna log in with my credentials. So once I have logged in, it will redirect me to the home page. But instead of saying let's begin or get started, it says go to dashboard. Let us press on that. Here I've already tried this software in this deployment within this account. But first, as I said, we need to set up some experiences and projects. So how about we do that? Let us go to portfolio. Right, in my portfolio you can see I have added a few portfolio or few projects that I have already done. For example, I have created an e-commerce website. This is an example that I wrote, and I've created a blogging platform, maybe a social media platform, and so on, and it took me 4 months. So let us go add more project. For title, what we'll need to do is add a title. So let me give you an example how we can add over here. Let's say I wrote an online learning platform. So over the title, I'll go and write online learning platform. So I need to describe this project. So I'm gonna just use short words to describe it. You can use natural language and make it as long as you would like this to be. For the tech stack that I use, the technology that I use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ruby on Rails, Postgres, AWS, and Stripe. So the duration, let's say it took me 5 months to write this whole project. So I'm just gonna press submit, and that's done. Here we have an online learning platform that I built using Ruby on Rails along with other technological stacks. Here also have social media platform that I built with Ruby on Rails and along with other technological stacks. Right, so let's go to past experience. Let's say I have already added few experience here. I was a full stack developer at ABC Inc., also at XYZ Corp, and also at PQR Technologies. So let us go and add more experience. Let's say I was a senior, let's say junior web developer at MNQ Corporation. The expertise was Ruby on Rails, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL, and Git. I used this technology during the duration of my job. And the job requirements, let's just explain in simple words what experience was required to do the job. We can use multiple lines to declare multiple experiences, or we can write it in natural language as well. And what were my achievements during this job? Let's say I optimized the application performance by reducing page load time by 40%, collaborated with the team, and so on. You can add it here. let's say the starting date was May of 2019. May 1st of 2019, and I ended it on December 2021, but I can leave it blank, leave the ending date blank if I'm still working at this place. So let's just say I moved out of it at December of 2021. I'm gonna select December 1st 2021, and I'm gonna press submit. Here we go, we have a junior developer at M&Q Corporation. Now let us navigate to cover letter and generate a new cover letter. So in order to do this, I'm going to go to Upwork and select a real freelancing project that is up for bid. First of all, I'm going to search for technology stacks that I am familiar with. I'm going to consider Ruby on Rails, and let's go up with that. So let us select the first one over here. I'm going to say this over here, Measure Puppet, and more than Ruby, it looks like a Linux administration job which is out of our scope. For this example user that I have created over here, who has experiences in web dev, especially using Ruby on Rails. So I'm going to say, okay, full stack Ruby on Rails developer. This looks like the job that the example user can apply for. So I'm going to copy this and navigate over to the cover letter, generate new, and paste it over here. I'm gonna copy the description, paste it over here, and I'm gonna copy the skills and expertise and paste it over here, and I'm going to separate these skills and expertise by a comma so that it is easier to process in the background. Right, so if you remember, we have added some relevant experiences in among all these jobs. The junior developer job used Ruby on Rails, so I'm going to select junior developer job here, and over here, if you remember correctly, if we were to go to the portfolio and online learning platform, you see Ruby on Rails, and social media platform, you see Ruby on Rails. So I can select those two as my relevant projects, right? And after this is all we need to do. I just copied the title and the description and added it over here. We need to add projects and the experiences once and once only, after which everything can be automated. So let's press submit and wait for it. So one thing I want to tell you while it is processing is that it's important to note this is a draft letter generator, and there might be better ways to approach cover letter writing. However, the system has been great time saver for me personally and has allowed me to focus on other important tasks. As you can see, the website is quite intuitive and easy to use. All I need to do is fill out relevant information and the system generates a draft cover letter for me. Let us see and read how it did with this project. So, hi, I hope you are doing great. As a full stack Ruby on Rails developer, I'm very interested in your MVP product project. While going through the job description, I was immediately drawn into the project, and it speaks to my experience and skill set. Regarding my previous experience, I worked as a junior developer at MQ & Corp. So it took out my experiences that I previously added into the website, where I gained expertise in Ruby on Rails, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MySQL, and Git. However, moreover, I have worked on several projects, including social media platform and online learning platform. Those are the projects that use Ruby on Rails, if you remember correctly. Okay, in regards to your project, I noticed that you require a developer who is proficient in Ruby on Rails, HTML5, Ruby, and JavaScript. I have worked on several projects using the same stack, and I'm confident I can complete your project within a given timeline. Regarding the development process, looking after how you want to develop your software, I'll follow the software development cycle. I'll work with the software until MVP is delivered, and MVP will be an excellent foundation for your project. And we can keep adding features to make it better. Looks good till now. May I ask a few questions regarding the project, such as how many pages you are expecting and whether you have the design strategy? Okay, so the conversation is getting a little bit more proactive. I think this is better as well, because the client will see us getting excited about the project. Additionally, I'd like to mention that you can take a look at my previous client reviews for reference. So he's saying, okay, I have already done this job previously. He has already listed out the projects already. You can look at those, and you can look at my previous client reviews. And he goes on by saying, I'm excited to discuss further how we can work together on this project. I look forward to your call to action and will be happy to schedule a quick meeting to discuss more about this project. Quite proactive. So now what I can do is just copy this, right, and open a notepad. Okay, so let's go notepad and paste it over here and edit this cover letter to better suit the requirements and modify it a little bit, sharpen it a little bit, although it has already generated a great cover letter that you may directly use, but it is still better if you were to modify this. So what we can do is go to this Upwork and submit a proposal. Let's say I'm going to use my full stack development proposal, and by milestone I'm going to go by project and I'm gonna charge $1,000. So let's set a duration, which is gonna be 1 to 3 months, and I'm going to copy the cover letter from here, and let's say my name is Saurav Adhikari, and here we go. All I need to do now is press this button, though I do recommend that this being a draft cover letter generation tool, you iterate upon this software, this letter that has been generated. So a little bit technological. The system uses HTMX, JavaScript with Pico CSS. I have also sprinkled a bit of plain old CSS to build this on the front end and Django on the back end. It is quite an intelligent system that remembers our past experiences and uses those experiences and projects to write the letter, as we have already seen in the demo. And the best part is I can easily continue expanding on the system, adding new features that will make mine and your freelancing journey even easier. So if you are a freelancer like me and you are tired of writing cover letters, you want a starting point from where you can expand upon your cover letters, then I invite you to check out the system. Let me know in the comments if you would ever consider paying for such a system and how much would you be willing to pay. Thank you for watching.